Welcome to another episode of Legendary Matchups. Today, we'll, for the first time in our experiment series, be using a test subject which is a modern era footballer, as we match up Erling Haaland versus a 90s legend, Dutchman and Milan legend Marco van Basten. So, people always talk about which player from this era were better than a player from another era, and modern footballers are they better than players from other eras in football. The discussion is never ending, and we'll never in real life find out who is the best between eras. But we have a unique possibility to use Football Manager as a tool with my three-stage experiment to find out who, according to FM, is the best out of the two test subjects. When I think about Marco van Basten, the 90s is my golden era. I can't hide that, that's for sure. And when I think about Marco van Basten, I first of all think of the goal at the Euros 1988 for the Netherlands. First time finish. It was a beauty of goddess stature. That goal is absolutely amazing. And Marco van Basten, he was an elegant striker. He was fast, he was strong, he has great technical abilities, and his finishing. He could finish with the left and the right foot and the head as well. He could do it all. The sad story about Marco is that his professional football career essentially was forced to retire at the age of 27. That was so sad. Imagine how many goals he could have scored if he didn't retire at an early age. If we take a look at Marco van Basten's career, he played for Ajax in the Netherlands and for Milan in Italy. He played 291 games overall and scored 219 goals. So his goal percentage is out of this world. Add to that 58 appearances for the Netherlands national team with 24 goals. He was a goal machine. So I think it's only fitting to test him against the modern day best striker, Erling Haaland, who scores goals for fun. He's done it in Norway, he's done it in Germany, now doing it in England for Man City. He's just scoring goals for fun, and he's lethal. And his player profile on Football Manager 24 is one of the absolute best ones. Another question which I'm quite interested in finding out, will our record be broken in today's episode? We found out that after the first episode we did, the first experiment, Pele is the leader in all competitions by scoring 9 goals and getting 7 assists in only 3 games in our experiment. Roy Keane and Pat Vieira did the best that they could, but it is Pele who has the record for most goals and most assists in our 3-stage experiment. I reckon that there will be a good chance that either Van Basten or Haaland will get to break this record today, but we'll find out later. What we know is these two players are two of the very best strikers available to us. And when we use Football Manager to compare these two players, we can see that this scale tells us that it is a very, very close battle we are about to see. I mean, the blue numbers is Erling Haaland, the green numbers is Marco van Basten. As we can see, Haaland just edges out Van Basten in the defending department by 1. And he edges out Van Basten in the speed department as well by 2. Other than that, it's really, really close. Marco van Basten has 1 better in technical attributes than Haaland. So we are about to find out if speed will decide this, if cleverness will decide this. We have 3 stages that we need to go through. The first stage is 11 Haalands versus 11 Marco van Bastens. Goalkeepers, defenders, midfielders, strikers will all be the same player. Second stage is the non-league stage, where Marco van Basten will team up with 10 teammates from non-league level. The same will Erling Haaland do, and we'll match up those 2 teams. The third, final stage, and that's the one I'm looking forward to a hell of a lot, because that is best 11 versus best 11. All I can say is, Erling Haaland's best 11 is predominantly players from the modern era, makes sense, while Marco van Basten's best 11 is predominantly players from the 90s and early 2000s. So that generational clash, we will see all those legends head-to-head in the third and final stage. I will announce the 2 starting 11s in the best 11, which has been chosen by Marco himself and Erling as well. let's kick this experiment off. First stage, 11 Haalands versus 11 Van Bastens. Let's go. So this is how it looks when you match up 11 Van Bastens versus 11 Erling Haalands. Let's find out how this will play out, shall we? And the ball has been kicked off. Erling Haaland, Team Haaland, starts in ball possession. Both teams playing a 4-4-2. Which team will score most goals? Van Basten with an early interception could counter here. Van Basten on the right side. We're only 30 seconds into the game, and there's a corner kick for Team Van Basten. Now, I think it's also time to take a look at the two player profiles. A lot of you obviously know how Erling Haaland is looking like on FM24. He looks like an absolute beast. Incredible mental attributes. Absolutely amazing physical attributes. And high finishing, technical abilities as well. While Van Basten's attributes has been taken from Championship Manager and my 92-93 database. I mean, these two players are quite close to each other when it comes to attributes only, but there's also current abilities and potential abilities, which I can say is also incredible close. Now, Team Van Basten attacking 2 minutes in, passing the ball around, but we get the first save by Haaland, the goalie, the big Norwegian in goal. Now, Team Haaland will try to set up an attack. Lethal with that left foot, we know that. He hits the crossbar, huge chance. First chance for Team Haaland. Not over yet, they're passing the ball around the Van Basten defense. Haaland again from a dangerous position with the left foot. Goes for a right for the finish though, that was blocked. 8 minutes in, Haaland with a cross. Haaland wins the header, it's 1-0 Team Haaland. Haaland in ball possession again, great passing. Great tackle by Van Basten. What is the Van Basten goalkeeper doing? He lost his head completely. It was actually decent defending by Team Van Basten, but the goalie completely lost the plot. Let's see here. Haaland passed it forward. Van Basten intercepted with a decent tackle, and Haaland chucked it on and could essentially finish on an open goal. The Van Basten goalie completely disappeared. 2-0 early for Haaland, 10 minutes in. Team Van Basten needs to find momentum again. Try to build up some attacks. Here comes something. Van Basten with a through ball, and that was a huge chance. You would expect that a striker with 20 in finishing would hit the target on a chance like that, but he didn't in this case. But still Van Basten now trying to find something. Haaland wins ball possession. And attacks. Haaland still. Van Basten with a sliding tackle, but Haaland gets to it again. This time Van Basten clears the ball from the cross. Haaland is keeping on attacking. This is dangerous. What a finish by Haaland. Hits the crossbar. Powerful shot with the right foot this time. And Van Basten is putting in sliding tackles all across the pitch. And they'll get a corner kick now. Cleared by Van Basten, but at the near post, Haaland makes this 3-0. 20 minutes in. I'm a little in shock, I must admit. Van Basten wins the header. Remains in ball possession. Great passing. There's no one there. Van Basten picks it up, though. Van Basten on the left side into the box. He finds a teammate. There we go. There we go. First goal for Team Van Basten. Great finish this time. Van Basten in ball possession now. Gets the ball back to the sweeper keeper, Van Basten. Now this is great ball movement from Team Van Basten. Will this come out as a finish in the end? Crossing for the left side. Huge chance here. Coming into the box. Gets the ball. Was it between the legs of the Haaland goalkeeper? Or was it just at the near post? Nonetheless, it's 3-2 now. This game is still completely open. These two teams can keep on scoring goals. Oh, it was between the legs of Haaland. Free kick for Van Basten. What a pass to a teammate. That was a cheeky execution of the free kick to score the equalizing goal. First time finish with the left foot this time for Van Basten. It's 3-3. It's equalized, and we got 6 goals in the first half for now. Let's see if Haaland can wake up again. It is a striker duel, this one. 11 strikers versus 11 strikers, and Van Basten with a huge chance. What a save by goalie Haaland. What a save. A one-handed, fantastic save by the goalie. Big Haaland in the goal. Rises to catch the ball easily. Van Basten intercepts. Sliding tackle this time from Haaland. Haaland rocked. But could find a 4th goal and go up front again. Here they go, Haaland with a fantastic setup. That was a beautiful setup from Team Haaland. And a right-footed finish this time. 7th goal in the first half. And Team Haaland is once again up. It's 4-3 now. Van Basten tried to answer back before halftime. 4-3 for Team Haaland. There's some space on the left side for Van Basten into the box. I don't know what is going on. Still Van Basten. Cross again. Team Haaland is bravely defending. And now Haaland will counter before halftime. Gets a cross into the box. Haaland with the finish. Was that a Van Basten save again? The 2 goalkeepers are doing decently. Absolutely. Even though they have conceded 3 and 4 goals, I will praise their performances, as they're far from being natural goalkeepers. Great defending there by Van Basten. Second half has been kicked off. This is far from over yet. How many goals will we get? This first duel, the first stage of our experiment. 11 Haaland clones versus 11 Van Basten clones. 4-3 after the first 45 minutes for Team Haaland. Haaland attacking here early in the second half with a powerful finish. No chance for the MVP goalkeeper. It's 5-3 now for Team Haaland. Early in the second half, what a finish. So if you have ever considered retraining Erling Haaland into another position, maybe you should consider central midfielder in a deep-lying playmaker role, because that is the Haaland clone that has been doing best for the first 48 minutes, scoring 2 goals and getting 1 assist. One of the Haaland strikers got 2 goals so far, though. Van Basten with a winning ball possession, though, with a chance to counter them. Van Basten chucking the ball around. Van Basten with a chance. It's a goal. It's 5-4. Poor performance by Haaland, goalkeeper this time. Haaland now attacking again. Gets the ball into the box. And there is that midfielder once again, isn't it? Is that a hat-trick? That's a hat-trick from the central midfielder, Erling Haaland. What a performance. Now some space on the right side for Van Basten. Lots of space to get across in. Van Basten wins the header. There we go. 6-5 now. Van Basten with a through ball for the right winger, Van Basten. And it's suddenly 6-6. Wowzers. All right, Team Haaland is piling on the pressure. Really trying to get ahead once again this game, but great defending by Marco van Basten. Not a great counter-attack, though, so Haaland still ball possession, and a great pass. Great pass to set up one of the strikers. There we have the Team Haaland clones. 7th goal of the game for them. Great passing by Team Haaland once again around the Marco van Basten players into the box now. Ooh. I think it's an own goal. That was unfortunate. They have created a bunch of chances in this game, but Van Basten is not done yet either. Trying to find the 7th goal of the game for Van Basten, but great defending by Haaland. That turns into a straight counter-attack. Haaland running that right side, finding a teammate. He has some space, and it is somehow a clumsy goal. I was just about to praise the Marco van Basten goalkeeper. The first save was great. After that, it was just chaos, just in front of the goal. Great save, who hits the post afterwards. Then he turns around and hits the ball, actually, the goalie. So sad for the MVP goalkeeper. 9-6 now, excuse me. 9-6 for Team Haaland. Van Basten has a hill to climb here in the last 10 minutes. Here's a chance. Into the box. Powerful finish. He will never miss a chance like that. 9-7 now. Who's had most corners? 12 corners for Team Haaland, 10 for Team Van Basten. We're heading into injury time. 5 minutes added. Team Haaland 9, Team Van Basten 7. Haaland makes this 10-7. They're up by 3 now. Into injury time. Team Van Basten has worked their way back in this game several times already. But this time it looks like it's too late. But they get their 8th goal to make this 8-10 now. Van Basten with the tackle. Still Haaland. We're deep into injury time. Will they get another? They will get another. Haaland is not missing a chance at the moment. It's 11-8. That is it. It is over and done with. And the player of the match was the central midfielder Erling Haaland, who scored a hat-trick, got an assist, 10.0 rating, just like the left midfielder Haaland, 2 goals and 3 assists for the left midfielder Haaland on a winger on attack role for him. Van Basten's did great also, scoring 8 goals, but the winner after the first stage of our experiment with a win, 11-8, Team Haaland. Now we continue to the second stage of the experiment. It's one thing to see 11 clones of one player against 11 clones of another player. This time they'll have to play together with the non-league teammates of level 7 or something like that in England. I would say all these teammates are at. So let's see who does best in the second stage of the experiment. It's time for the non-league challenge. And here we go with the kickoff. Team Haaland's non-league side versus Team Van Basten's non-league side. Here they definitely have to step up, get the best out of the teammates as possible, and score some goals themselves to win the second stage of the experiment. Throw in for Team Van Basten. Juan beats his man, gets a cross into the far post. What a finish by Halloran. For some of you people who watched the previous episodes, you have seen Halloran be the unsung hero a couple of times in this non-league challenge. Half an hour in, really close so far, and still no goals. Team Van Basten in ball possession. Thurgood on the ball, finds Van Basten, and what a save by Reynolds. A non-league goalkeeper with a world-class save from a finish from the legend Van Basten. Wowzers. And there he is again, Reynolds. Maybe he is going to be the hero of this game. Van Schiek on the ball. Only save for Team Haaland. Back to Van Schiek. Great touch on the ball. Van Schiek with a huge chance. He made that goal himself, Van Schiek, to make it 1-0 before halftime for Team Haaland. Second half has been kicked off. 1-0 after the first 45 minutes to Team Haaland. Let's see if Team Van Basten can come up with something in the second half. Jacobs for Team Haaland. Fletcher lost the ball to Vaughan. Now Van Basten versus Jacobs. Halloran helps him out. Passed it wide to Vaughan. Now both Halloran and Van Basten are in the box. Van Basten wins the header, but unlucky. Missed the target. Van Basten starts the counter-attack with a poor pass. And now Haaland on the break. This is where he's dangerous, right? Oh, he missed the target. How did he miss that opportunity? Erling Haaland with a huge chance to make this 2-0. Half an hour to go. 1-0 for Team Haaland. This is a completely different picture than the first stage of the experiment, where they scored 19 goals combined between the two players. Van Basten just hoofs the ball forward. Keeps the ball in play. Halloran runs it up. Back to Livio. Thurgood outside the box with a beautiful pass to Pedersen. What an assist by Thurgood. And the equalizing goal by Pedersen. It's now 1-1. Second half has been so close. Lots of chances for both teams. But it is still 1-1. Will any of these teams come out on top? After 90 minutes, Haaland with a finish. What a save by Marango. Marango versus Haaland. Amateur goalkeeper versus world-class striker. With one last chance from a corner kick. Cleared by Halloran, and it is 1-1 in a close-fought battle. Neither Haaland or Van Basten managed to impress a lot in this game. And so we have made it to the third and final stage of our experiment. After the first two stages, Haaland came out on top in the first. Second stage was a draw. Now it's down to business. If you haven't felt it so far, I'm maybe a little bit biased for Team Marco van Basten, as the 90s was my personal golden era. I wouldn't say I hope Van Basten wins this experiment. I think it's very, very interesting to make this experiment because Erling Haaland is just a monster on FM24. Now it is the best 11s versus best 11. These two best 11s were chosen by Marco van Basten and Erling Haaland themselves. Let's start out with Team Marco van Basten. He has chosen one of the best Italian goalkeepers of all time, maybe the best goalkeeper. And this is prime Gigi Buffon, so what a goalkeeper choice. And Marco van Basten has gone with his Milan defense. All these players were part of the Milan team who went unbeaten from 1991 to 1993. And we see legends like Mauro Tassotti, strong right fullback, Alessandro Costa Curta, alongside two of the very best defenders of all time, Franco Baresi and Paolo Maldini. Excellent choices by Marco van Basten himself. Then his midfield is entirely three creative geniuses, one by one. He's gone with the two Barca midfielders, Andres Iniesta and Xavi. Prime Barcelona years, and partner them up with Zinedine Zidane. What a midfield we have here, Marco van Basten. Not to forget about the striker options. Van Basten has gone with Ronaldinho. Props for the choice, Van Basten. I love to see Ronaldinho up against some modern day defenders. Van Basten is starting up on top himself. And on his right side, why not throw in R9? Ronaldo. The real Ronaldo. What a three-partner strikership he's gone with here, Van Basten. I can't wait to see this. Mostly 90s legends and some 2000s legends as well. What an incredible team he has assembled, Van Basten. But they are up against Team Haaland. Haaland is starting up on top himself. And let's start with the goalkeeper. He has gone for his teammate over at Man City, Ederson. If you compare this profile with the Gigi Buffon profile, they are not too far from each other, to be honest. So prime Ederson. Defense, he has gone with a young Alphonso Davies on the left fullback and Kyle Walker on the right fullback. Very, very fast right fullback as we know him. In central defense, he has gone with Sergio Ramos and paired him up with Virgil van Dijk. One of the big question marks for this game, in my mind, is the defenders on the Van Basten team is quite small. 176 centimeters is Franco Baresi. Costa Curta is not that tall either, and they will be up against some tall players from the modern era team. Let's check out Haaland has gone in midfield for Martin Ødegaard. This is prime Martin. The best we have seen him is his profile on FM24. And on his side, it is Kevin De Bruyne. World-class midfielder here for Team Haaland. Wingers, inverted wingers, Kylian Mbappe on the left side and Lionel Messi on the right side. Don't get it much better than that. Up on top, Haaland, and he has chosen to play alongside Harry Kane. I have a lot of questions about these two teams going head-to-head against each other. So Team Haaland, playing a much more modern formation, will be playing a fast-paced tempo game, while Team Van Basten will try to get some of the 90s legends and 2000 legends, just create some magic. I can't wait to see how this ends up. Let's kick it off, shall we? And here we go. Team Van Basten's best 11 versus Team Haaland's best 11. Legends galore on both sides. What makes this interesting as well is that the Haaland team mainly consists out of modern era players while Van Basten's team mainly consists out of 90s legends. Can't wait to find out who's the best. 1 minute in, it's 1-0 for Team Haaland. Lionel Messi, assist for Kevin De Bruyne. And yeah, if you haven't noticed so far, maybe I'm a little biased to Team Van Basten, as the 90s was my personal golden era in football. So a lot of these players on the pitch, especially that Milan defense, even though I am a Parma supporter myself, what a through ball for Ronaldo. Even though I'm a Parma supporter myself, I did respect that Milan team in the early 90s a hell of a lot. So it's awesome to see Franco Baresi, Paolo Maldini up against Kylian Mbappe, Kevin De Bruyne, Haaland, Ronaldinho with a finish, but easy saved by Ederson. But Team Van Basten is trying to strike back after the early goal by Team Haaland and Messi. Half an hour in, Team Haaland has created most chances so far. It is 1-0 for Team Haaland as Messi makes it 2-0. Got to the ball just before Maldini did. And a first-time finish with the left foot. Buffon in the goal didn't even see the ball before it entered the net. It's 2-0 for Team Haaland. Where were you, Maldini? He's slowly approaching halftime. Will Team Van Basten score a goal before halftime? Zinedine Zidane for Ronaldinho. Back to Van Basten. It's about time, Van Basten, but the shot was blocked. Zidane losing ball possession to Martin Odegaard, Haaland and Kane, and now it's going fast forward. Messi going for the hat-trick, but Costa Curta throws himself in front of the ball. Corner kick for Team Haaland. Odegaard, Haaland wins the header, misses the target. No substitutions made at halftime because the substitution benches are completely empty. 11 players has been called up for these two best 11s, obviously. And after the first 45 minutes, it's 2-0 for Team Haaland. And they start the second half by attacking as well. Time is ticking, and Milan still haven't come up with any more chances. Maybe they will do now. Maldini with a cross, beat by Alphonso Davies. Mauro Tassotti from the right side gets a cross in. Van Basten wins the header this time. Goal by Marco van Basten. Now it's 2-1 for Team Haaland. R9 for Xavi. Zinedine Zidane. They are looking for that equalising goal. Paolo Maldini beats his man. Gets the ball into the box. Zinedine Zidane for Xavi. There's a lot of space. Xavi, it's a beautiful goal. It's the equalising goal by Xavi. Who would have thought that out of the 11 players Van Basten has gone for, Xavi is the one to score a beautiful goal here. Mainly a playmaker, but he had so much space on the edge of the area. And beautiful finish up to the top of the corner. 2-2 here with half an hour to go. Team Van Basten has made it back in this game. Van Basten flicks the ball on to Ronaldo. Zinedine Zidane for Ronaldinho. And Ronaldo, Brazilian connection. Goal, 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 goal. Team Marco van Basten. I promised myself I wouldn't cheer for any of these teams, but I really hope that the 90s legends will do well. And they have brought back. The comeback is on. It was 2-0 for Team Haaland, but the connection between Ronaldinho and Ronaldo. 3-2 for Team Van Basten now. Now Kyle Walker can find Messi. Tries to find Kane, but Baresi. Excellent marking of Kane. Zidane with the first time pass. Odegaard with the interception. This is back and forward right now. Ronaldinho gets involved. Trying to hold on to the lead. 3-2 for Team Van Basten. Zidane was intercepted again. Costa Curta with the tackle. This is like a tennis match. What is going on? Ramos finding Erling Haaland into the box. Erling Haaland. Mbappe backs him up. It's 3-3. Equalizing goal by Kylian Mbappe. Haaland had the chance, but he stumbled in the ball somehow. It is 3-3 now. 4 minutes of injury time added. 4 minutes to finish this game as the winning team. Otherwise, it will be decided in a penalty shootout. Van Basten finding Ronaldinho into the side netting. All right, so this will be decided from a penalty shootout. 5 players has been chosen to step up from both teams. Harry Kane will start out versus Gigi Buffon, and it's 1-0 for Team Haaland in the penalty shootout. Ronaldo. R9 steps up for Team Marco van Basten. Will they get off to a good start as well as he gets the ball past his fellow Brazilian Ederson in goal? Now it's Messi versus Buffon. Messi who scored in ordinary time. What a save by Gigi Buffon. Messi misses the pen. Now Ronaldinho could make it 2-1 for Team Van Basten. And so he does. 2-1 for Team Van Basten. Kevin De Bruyne for Team Haaland. They need this goal, and they will get it. No chance for Buffon. Great finish by De Bruyne. It's 2-2. And it's time for Xavi to step up. He scored in a beautiful goal in the game, and he also executed from the penalty spot. Kylian Mbappe versus Buffon. He needs to score. The Frenchman will score easily. Easily now. Zinedine Zidane from the spot versus Ederson. Zidane. Ederson was close to save it, but it's another goal for Team Van Basten. Now this means that Haaland himself needs to step up and score a goal on Buffon from the penalty spot. And so he does. Easily executed by Haaland. They're still alive in this. But Ederson needs to come up with a save. And the next taker is Marco van Basten for the win. I thought he missed it. Ederson was close, but Marco van Basten finishes the game after 3-3 after 90 minutes. It was decided via penalty shootout. Player of the match was Kevin De Bruyne. What a great performance. 2 goals by Messi as well. But Van Basten, who scored the first goal for Team Van Basten, also scored the last goal in the penalty shootout to win the game and come out on top as the winning team. We did get to see a lot of goals in this 3-stage experiment by our 2 world-class strikers. It was Erling Haaland who managed to come out on top by scoring 11 goals and making 12 assists. It's now a new record in our legendary matchup series. Marco van Basten didn't do too bad either, with 9 goals and 9 assists in 3 games. This has been so much fun. This is part of the experiment to match up a modern era world-beating striker versus a 90s era world-class striker. This won't be the last time we do this. This time it was Haaland who came out on top. Thank you for watching, guys. We have a lot of good ideas for this legendary matchup series in the making. So if you like it, please hit the sub button. Also hit the like button on the video. We would appreciate it a hell of a lot. If you want to come with any suggestions on any players you would like to see in this experiment, please let us know in the comments and we will get to look at it. Thank you for watching this time, guys. Until next time, take care.